Now listen, straight up, listen. I've seen a lot of stuff in my day, but this is up there. This is up there. This is up there with that Nigerian who sold Japan an airport, and the airport didn't even exist. Okay, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, why I'm making this video here today, so listen. 3-year Life at Sea cruise is canceled. Company acknowledges it has no ship. Okay, no ship. What does that mean? What does no ship mean? That means there's no cruise that's going to happen. Okay? This is wall without the mark. This is grocery. This is store without the groceries, okay? This this is this is this is a haircut without the cut. You know what I'm saying? They're just brushing and combing your stuff and charging you $50. Like, how does somebody, how are they able to bamboozle people this well to go, hey yo, to people to what shit were they showing off? They had to showing off some image. I want to know what they were showing off, but listen, let's get into the full story. All right. They signed up for an experience of a lifetime, 3 years traveling the world from the comfort of a cruise ship at prices that rival regular living expenses. But the dream is over for the passengers who signed up for Life at Cruises' inaugural 3-year voyage. After weeks of silence, the company has acknowledged to the passengers that it has no ship and has canceled the departure, vowing to refund those who signed up for the cruises, costing hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's actually in like the million range. The cruise would originally due to depart Istanbul, Turkey on November 1st, but shortly before that, the date was postponed to November 11th and relocated to Amsterdam in the Netherlands, and then November 30th again from New Amsterdam, but from Amsterdam, excuse me. But on November 17th, less than 2 weeks before the third departure date, passengers were informed the cruise was off. Some passengers who booked the 111 cabins sold are still in Istanbul, having made their way there ahead of the original departure date. Others say they have nowhere to return to, having sold or rented their homes in anticipation of the round the world voyage, um, as well as jettisoning, uh, uh, getting rid of their possessions. All right, most have spent tens of thousands of dollars on what was meant to be the experience of a lifetime. Now face a wait of at least several months to get their money back. The company said it will make repayments in monthly installments starting from mid December and completing repayments in late February. It is offered to pay for accommodations until November 1st and flights home for anyone stranded in Istanbul, but some say they have no homes to return to. There's a whole lot of people right now. This is one of the passengers. People right now with nowhere to go, and some need their refund to even plan a place to go. It's not good right now. Said one person who wished to remain anonymous until they get their promised refund. Listen, listen. I'm gonna keep it all the way up the stack with y'all, cause y'all know me. That's what I do here. Um, First of all, why didn't nobody verify that this company actually had a boat? Okay, like what images were they able to show off? Two, you gotta sue them. You gotta sue them, and you gotta sue them fast and into the ground. I don't care if they give me my money back or not. It's the whole inconvenience of it all. How were they able to get over on this many people? But I do remember this cruise being promoted in a Facebook ad, and I like clicked on it, and and I went down there looking at it because it was talking about how you'll live there, you'll be able to work from there, we'll have state of the art internet and good connection and all this other stuff, blah 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 blah. And I'm looking at it and I was like, man, if I could get the right job where I can work from home, like shoot, I'll be straight. I could do it. I could do it. It actually would be kind of fun. You know what I'm saying? I entertained the idea and then I went, I'd be living on a boat for 3 years. Like that don't sound good. That didn't sound hot. Once I accepted the fact I'm on a boat for 3 years, and then I got on a boat like and did like some deep sea fishing and stuff, and realized a brother gets seasick all the time. I went, you know what? You know what? I might need to leave this alone. So listen, Life at Sea Cruises had been planning to buy the Ada Aurora ship, a ship retired this summer by Ada Cruises, a Germany subsidiary of Carnival Corp. It was due to the rechristening. It was due to be rechristened as MB Lara. The company had originally slated the sale to go through by the end of September, before working on the ship in dry dock in a dry dock in Germany. They're then renovating it before sailing to Istanbul to start the cruise. But after 6 weeks of uncertainty, during the Sea at Life during which Sea at Life repeatedly told guests that the sale was taking longer than planned. On November 16th, another company, Crystal Cruises, announced that it had bought the Ada Aurora. A day later, Sea at Life former CEO Kendra Holmes, who had resigned days earlier and said she was not speaking on behalf of the parent company, Murray Cruises, recorded a 15-minute video for passengers admitting the cruise would not be going ahead. It's unclear why Holmes was chosen to make the announcement, which was provided to CNN by a passenger. She declined to comment to CNN. 48, 48 hours after Holmes' video, passengers received a message from Vedat Ogura, whatever his name is, the owner of Murray Cruises, who owns Life at Sea, declaring himself extremely sorry for the inconvenience. He confirmed the cruise would not be departing as planned. The reason they couldn't afford the ship. If you knew you couldn't afford the ship, why would you tell people you're gonna purchase the ship? Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. Why make it make sense? That's what if you ain't got the money, why say you're gonna do the event? Why even do it? That's what I want to know. In his message, Uguru claimed that Murray is not such a big company to afford to pay 40 to 50 million for a ship, but that it had presented the project to investors and had official approval for some of them to buy the vessel. He said while the company had made the down payment for the ship, the investors declined to support us further due to unrest in the Middle East. Hamas attacked Israel on October 7th, a week after the ship's sale was originally supposed to be concluded. Life at Sea didn't respond to a query about prior unrest they were referring to that could have impeded the completion of the transaction. Yeah, y'all just didn't have the money. Why y'all lying? Um, if we will not be able to sail on December 1st, we will offer you to sail on another departure date or refund all payments within a short schedule. We wrote, we have tried everything to make your dreams come true, and we will continue to do so. And that it was working on a third. Wow. He added the company, in theory, launched the cruise on the MV Gemini, a smaller ship which it had originally planned for the voyage, before deciding it was too small. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Yeah, this is the same company. This is the same company that was promoting on Facebook, because the boat was smaller. Yeah, the boat was way smaller. The boat was way smaller, but again, yeah. We have chose not to because we have promised you a larger, newer vessel. He wrote. Um, One of several employees to split from the team. The lawsuit states that Peterson called the ship unseaworthy, a claim that Mary vehemently denied. Yeah, I wouldn't trust this company. I wouldn't trust this company. I would be fighting to get my money back, like tooth and nail, because that's wrong. That's just straight up wrong. I genuinely feel bad for all the people that were scammed. Okay, that were scammed by this. This is a scam. This is a farce. For you to plan out 3 years of your life to be on a boat. Okay, there should have been, excuse me, Wow. The utmost. Okay, there should have been the utmost of communication. They should have been over communicating. Okay, I should have known details I didn't need to know. Okay, we just finished painting the West Wing. I don't need to know that, but thank you, because I'm gonna spend 3 years. This is like buying a house and not having toured the house. Like you just bought the house because they said this house is located here. Here's what other houses in the area look like. We may or may not have a house for you though. Like you took all those people's hard earned money and then didn't deliver. Um, yeah, I hope governments, international agencies get involved to help these people, and help them get home and help them get resettled back to wherever they should be. Again, I'm sorry y'all had to go through this. I'm sorry y'all got scammed, but hey, I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking in the comment section down below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't fall for Ponsea schemes. Gee, I can't talk.